Hey y'all, I'm going to share 6 free ways to get clients for your cleaning business that I've tried myself, and I've gotten at least one client or one job from each of these methods. Now, I understand that not everyone has the budget to invest into paid advertising. That's why I'm sharing this, especially when you're just starting out or have your own cleaning business currently. These ways definitely do work. It's just going to be more time intensive rather than spending your money to get consistent results right out the gate. So the first thing that I tried was posting flyers, and I live in an apartment complex. I just went to canva.com, which is a graphic design website. You can create your logo and different graphic designs like before and after pictures, but they have free templates for, company posters essentially. And then all you're going to do is just put your business name, contact info, your services like standard cleaning, recurring, deep cleaning, move out cleaning, right? Just list those. And then also make sure to put that you're insured, because when you do create your business or you already have it, you should have general liability insurance, and people like to see that. So put that in there, and then your contact info, and just post it near the mailbox of your apartment complex. I posted mine near the mailboxes here, and then about a week and a half later, one of my neighbors actually, like right across the hall from me, I never actually met them before, they called me, and then the same night I went to do a quick walkthrough, and we were doing a cleaning for every 3 weeks with them. They had a newborn and they needed help. So that was one of my first clients, actually, was just by posting that. So yeah, that works. It was pretty awesome to get one of my first clients that way. But what I need to do more, and what I recommend as well, is posting these in all the local complexes you can. Apartments, condos. That's something I haven't done just yet, but I plan on doing it in a couple days, is printing out some flyers, getting in my car, and going to more luxury apartment complexes where, these massive buildings and everyone's going to come to a singular area like the mailboxes. And what I'll do is just go to the leasing office and ask them if it's okay. So that kind of brings me into my second way that I would recommend, is speaking to the leasing and office managers at these apartment complexes and condos. You just introduce yourself as you're trying to post the flyers, mention your services. I would mention more so that you do a lot of move in, move out cleaning. So what happens is, the tenant leaves and their place is a mess, or they might have done some like repairs, renovations to the place to prepare for a new tenant. You can offer that move in, move out deep cleaning service that will help them get ready, because sometimes they might not have the staff to take care of all the units that are available. So when you're there and introducing yourself, don't put any pressure, just try to get their contact info, at least get their email, just introduce yourself, right? It's nothing too serious, and then ask if you can post a flyer. I've done this at a condo association, and then months later, which was just a couple weeks ago, they finally contacted me to do a heavy duty deep clean, because their last service provider, the last cleaners, they bailed on them too many times. It really does work, and it pays off to just go in person to introduce yourself, because it's a valuable service that you provide. Then the other thing is realtors. The idea as well to keep in mind is like, who are the types of people who are going to need your service? So leasing managers, and realtors are two types of businesses that need cleaning service for their properties, right? So for realtors, what I recommend is going on Zillow, Trulia, and look for open houses, and then spend a couple hours over the weekend to visit the open houses, and you just introduce yourself. Same thing with the leasing managers. You just go in. If you do have a company shirt, which I recommend, like a polo, just look presentable, and then you introduce yourself and you let them know that you have a cleaning service, what areas that you service, maybe the size of your team, that sort of thing. And at the very least, try to get their email. If you have a CRM, like the Zadap CRM that I use, which is just a custom version of Go High Level, if you have a CRM, it makes it a lot easier, because then you just create a profile and keep all that organized. Because the idea then is that you can send them emails, text messages, like marketing material to reactivate them. Because most of the time they're not going to be like, yeah, I have this job, like let's do it. They're going to take their time and eventually will get back to you, but you want to stay in touch. I got one realtor from doing this. It was just a move out cleaning. It did work, and it really was nice to just like get some leads of these realtors in the local area and just kind of get the name out there, right? The next thing is Nextdoor app. You could just do this on your phone. So this is good for people who are operating fully remote. The Nextdoor app, once you set it up, you'll see how many people are constantly asking for cleaning recommendations, cleaners in the area. So what you can do is just respond as quickly as possible. Let them know your company name, contact info, and then let them know you're insured, because what you'll see is that there are a lot of people responding to them. And this is also a good way to find subcontractors. But there's going to be a lot of people responding to these requests for cleaners, but not everyone has insurance or that sort of thing. So this can kind of separate you, and it gives that person peace of mind and feel like you're just a more professional cleaner to hire for what they need. So definitely check out the Nextdoor app. It's free, and it's also a good place to promote your business just organically by posting. Actually, what I could say too about the Nextdoor app is, with your friends and family, have them just recommend your business on the Nextdoor app. You can send them a link for it, and then I forgot what it was, but at a certain point you'll eventually start getting pushed on the algorithm if enough people recommend you. So it's actually really powerful and can bring in a lot of business. I haven't gone so hard about that. When I first started, I did have a lot of people recommend me, or at least the friends and family I do have, and we did get a couple of jobs from Nextdoor, but we just haven't been focusing on it too much. This next one, I wish I did this more when I first started, and if I was starting, I would just go straight for this, and it's trying to work with other cleaning companies. And essentially, you just want to ask them if they have any jobs that they want to subcontract, which I know it might not be ideal to you because you're starting your own business and you want to get your own clients. But if you don't have money for advertising, but you're willing to maybe do the cleaning yourself, or you have a subcontractor who you can get to these cleanings, I totally would recommend contacting all the residential, commercial cleaning companies in your area and just seeing if they have jobs to subcontract. Because for one, you'll be able to make money right out the gate. You're going to get paid for it. Most likely they will have jobs, and then you're also going to gain a lot of insight to how they operate, how they price jobs, and it's going to be very valuable as you grow your business. Of course, you don't try to steal their clients at all. Like, that's not the right way to do it. You wouldn't want that done to you. It's more for you to just get some money coming in and get to the point where you can reinvest into ads. So all you have to do is just let them know you have gaps in your schedule that you're looking to fill, and then how big of a cleaning team you have, whether it's just you, if you have a small team, that you're insured and reliable. And more than likely, one of these companies will have a job to subcontract to you. I've gotten one job from this, but not intentionally. It was for my commercial cleaning job. I was looking to subcontract to other companies, and then one of the companies that we didn't go with, they actually called us back a couple weeks later and mentioned they had a job for a residential cleaning they got. So it works out. I mean, it's not something that I want to base my business on right now, but if I was just starting, I would totally go for this. Or if, like I said, if you have gaps in your schedule, it's a viable way. The next way is your friends and family, and this is probably the simplest way. For me, it was the most awkward. I didn't know what people would think about me starting a cleaning business, but that was my own thing. I shouldn't have let that get to me so much. I wish I told people sooner, because it's really no pressure. There's no stigma about it. And what you do with the cleaning business, it provides a real value to people. The service is a real value. And the business itself is an incredible opportunity. So I think I was just getting in my own head that I graduated from college and I have a degree in accounting, and then now I'm doing a cleaning business. So maybe I thought maybe people would think I'm going backwards, which I'm not. So that's just my own thing. But if you feel any sort of stigma about doing a cleaning business, don't. It's It's such an amazing opportunity. And the good thing about with friends and family is you can get a lot of Google reviews and marketing material when you're just starting out, which is super important and has helped us so much, is being able to do jobs for example, my aunt. We do jobs for her and have her as like a recurring client, and we get, at least in the beginning, we got a lot of before and after photos that we use for our marketing material initially, and then also the Google reviews. So these are the 6 ways that I recommend. Of course, there's some other ways like cold calling. You can even just email people one by one. But this is what I've done, and I've seen some relative success with by at least getting one client or one job with. So definitely recommend trying it out. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you are curious about anything else with the business, starting a cleaning business or even growing yours. I think with some people, how to get clients might be a roadblock in your head if you haven't done it before. But this is kind of more, as far as my skills, probably my best skill set is getting clients. So I want to share more ways like Facebook ads and Google ads and how you can operate that. So definitely stay tuned for more. And if you are watching, I appreciate you taking a look. Take care.